It blends under vacuum. It's also a traditional blender, and it's also a food sealer, a vacuum sealer. So we'll talk about all three things, but it's truly a 3-in-1. Let's get started. We're gonna do side-by-side comparison.
Okay.
We're gonna do one smoothie under vacuum, one not under vacuum to show you the difference. Now I'm using the same exact machine because I want you to see what happens under vacuum in the exact same machine. So I'm gonna hit auto on this one here. Right now you hear that noise? That's removing the air from this carafe so that it is going to blend my tomatoes under vacuum. The technology is coming up so I can show you. As the vacuum starts to turn on, the oxygen leaves. Now oxygen, as we know, is what degrades our food, right? We hear it all the time. Air is the enemy of food. But when you do a traditional blender, you're blending oxygen into your food.
You're adding it,
So when you do a smoothie, oxygen will really kill that creamy, velvety texture that you're wanting. So when you do it under vacuum, and it was a really smart engineer that came up with this idea, but all other vacuum blenders in the marketplace are thousands of dollars and they're very difficult to use. Dash decided to make it accessible to you and I, and they also made it easy to use. This one now is under vacuum. It's starting to blend, so we're gonna be fair and start to blend this one. Here we go. Now so that one's blending.
One with the air still in it, and one with the air removed. So you're gonna get a much more dense, much more rich, much more silky texture.
It's actually sweeter too. There's a little science behind that. As you blend under vacuum, it doesn't dilute the flavor. And it actually expands the fibers of the plant. So you're getting a sweeter, more velvety, more creamy, more rich texture. But the difference is unbelievable. Look just in front of those blenders. 7 hours ago, which was our last presentation at midnight, we left them out. Can you see the tomato juice that's separating versus the tomato juice that's not separating?
Oh my God, look at this one.
This is 7 hours ago.
So that's the water that was in there.
It's totally separated, and not just that, look at how congealed it is at the top. That's what I call choking down a smoothie, right? Look at this one. It's as if you just blended it. Look at the texture you get under vacuum. It is a totally different experience, right? This is a true 3-in-1. So you're gonna be able to do it under vacuum, you're gonna be able to use it as a traditional blender, and you're gonna be able to use it as a food saver, a food sealer. That's the one that was obviously blended without oxygen. Look at, there's no separation. It's creamy, it's a velvety texture. If you're doing anything with sweet in it, it's a sweeter experience versus, and you're gonna see live what the difference is when you're actually blending and infusing oxygen into your food. First of all, you can already tell the difference.
Well, it's all foamy.
It's all foamy at the top, and that happens a lot with things like tomato, kale, spinach, things.
Look at the color difference.
Look at the difference. Now, that's nutrition that's already starting to leave this smoothie because oxygen is degrading the smoothie versus this one here, which is a more nutritious, smooth, creamy, dreamy smoothie experience.